So for day 5 of my journey with Christ, I wanted to go over a piece of advice, at least like a few pieces of advice that may be small, but are definitely for a very big situation. So I used to be in a period of time, like I said in my first reel, where I would take God seriously, then I wouldn't take God seriously, and I kind of have this back and forth, where I'd have days where I'd study the Bible, then not study the Bible, or I get super distracted one day, and I stay super focused the next day. And it goes back to my first reel, which is, first of all, if you're more focused on the actions, you're more focused on the wrong thing. What you need to mostly focus on is your thoughts and your intent with God, more than what you do with your hands and with your body, right? Like what God said, and like what I said in my first reel, God cares more about your heart and sees your heart more than your hands and what you do when it comes to praising the Lord. Of course, that stuff is important. Like I said, everybody should do it. Every believer should do it. But anyone could do it in general. But people who believe and love God, and only people who believe and love God, are the ones who constantly think of God and have great intentions towards God. But when it comes to people going through this constant cycle of, just not being able to stay consistent, something that was able to help me, and has always been helping me ever since, really for like years in my whole self-improvement journey in general, was taking a detox day where I just turn off my phone, not eat anything, can only drink water, I can read books, I can walk outside. That stuff's fine because it's very like low dopamine producing activities. But if you really love reading, then maybe don't read unless you want to read the Bible, or as long as you actually learn something from it, you're not just blindly, reading. Stuff like that has always helped me. That's actually what helped me stay consistent on my journey as of now. And I upload these videos as a way to keep myself consistent and keep myself accountable. And speaking of keep yourself accountable, if you can find friends that can keep yourself accountable, that's also very, very helpful. And if you have friends in your life, all I'm going to say is if you have friends in your life who are not friends and are making your life worse, you got to get rid of them. Okay. There's no other way to put it whatsoever. But like I said in my last reel, praying to God, is good, right? Praying to God to get rid of your habits and ill intentions and stuff like that is good. But most of getting rid of that bad habit and staying consistent with God has to do with you and your action. So I hope this helps. Anyways, have a wonderful day.